This is Twit.
Dell promised in December to deliver a 28-inch Ultra HD monitor for less than $1,000, and it looks like they're going to over-deliver on that promise when they ship it later this month. The price for Dell's P28150Q was announced today, and it's, get ready, $699. The bigger story here, and at CES generally, is just how fast the price of 4K products are dropping. Dell isn't exactly a discount brand, and if Dell can sell a 28-inch Ultra HD display this month for $699, we can expect the price for 4K on the desktop to drop to a few $100 by the end of the year.
We've seen rumors and leaks for weeks now hinting at an Android phone from Nokia, codenamed Normandy. Today, EvLeaks posted what he claims are pictures of the phone using Nokia's forked version of Android. The screens show an interface with 3 views, which looks a little bit like Windows Phone, a little bit like Nokia's Asha platform as well. Microsoft is currently in the process of acquiring Nokia's mobile device business and licensing Nokia's patents for 10 years. So the existence of the Normandy phone is only a rumor at this point. It may or may not ever ship.
China's Alibaba group launched a mobile game platform yesterday, and it will compete against rival Tencent. Games will be sold on Alibaba's Taobao mobile shopping site and app, and the company has an interesting revenue sharing deal. 70% for developers, 20% for the company, and 10% for charity. Tencent pays only 10% to game developers. Maybe that's why it's called Tencent. And they keep the rest, so it's a pretty compelling model for developers. China has a whopping 300 million mobile game players.
In more Alibaba news, Alibaba's Taobao, which is a C2C shopping platform, you can think of it a little bit like eBay, has banned the sale of bitcoins and other virtual currencies after a Chinese government crackdown on the cryptocurrency. The ban starts Tuesday, and it also includes the sale of how-to guides and computer hardware and software to help facilitate Bitcoin mining.
Big Brother is watching you, or is it Big Mother? A company called Cell Control, which can enable parents to monitor and control how their teen drivers use their smartphones, now supports the Apple iPhone. Called Drive ID, the company's new iOS support can stop drivers from using some features such as texting and email while allowing others like Siri. The product is a hardware box plus an iOS app which can work together to monitor both the car's motion and also the phone's usage. Administrators, parents, can set policies about what teen drivers can and cannot do with their iPhones. The company calls it personalized backseat driving from the couch.
One laptop per child has unveiled 2 new low-cost tablets focused on children's education. New Jersey-based Vivitar, they made my first camera, makes the hardware, but the big shift is in the tablet's Android-based software, which is focused on helping children research and decide various career choices. What? Yeah. Kids who want to be an astronaut or a scientist or a musician or even a podcaster could be exposed to the math and the science and overall concepts that they would need to learn those skills. The organization also launched an app store for curated educational content. One laptop per child prices the 7-inch XO2 at about $150, the 10-inch XO10 at about $200 when they're released in the spring.
Sony President and CEO Kazuo Hirai announced a huge and hugely expensive short-throw laser projector for casting TV and other content up on a wall to create a 147-inch virtual TV. When the product ships this summer, it could cost as much as $40,000. That's $40K. And the reason? It's Ultra HD or 4K. The device itself sits next to the wall and looks like a low cabinet, but when it's on, it throws up an incredible 2,000 lumen image at 4096 by 2160 resolution.
Apple's time keeps on slipping into the future. See what I did there? The company is having a hard time making its iWatch, according to a new report in The Information, because it hasn't found a screen technology that's both high quality and great battery life. A rumor circulated earlier this week citing manufacturing holdups because of the finish treatments for the watch housing, and The Information seems to be confirming this.
Scientists at the Swiss Federal Institute of Technology have developed electronics so small, flexible, and thin that they could be used on the surface of a contact lens, wrapped around a human hair, or applied as a second skin, according to an article published yesterday in the journal Nature Communications. The circuits are created by printing them on a 1 micrometer thick layer of a substance called parylene. Products using this technology are still years away, but who knows? Maybe the next thing after wearables is the Google contact lens and the iPatch.
There's been a lot of controversy around tech company buses that are shuttling employees who live in San Francisco through the city down south to Silicon Valley. Protesters blame high-tech workers for using San Francisco as a bedroom community and then driving up rents and then creating traffic problems. And I'm a San Francisco renter, and I can say there is some truth to that. It's because the issue in the city has even proposed a fee for the buses and new rules about where they can stop. Well, in typical Google fashion, the company is trying something new. Some employees will be able to commute by boat, a catamaran that ferries Googlers from San Francisco to Bay-adjacent Redwood City.